Hey y'all, welcome back. All right, let's dive in and see what Holy Divine Spirit has for the collective. Holy Spirit, what do you have for the collective? What's the collective need to know and be made aware of? Please and thank you. What do they need to be aware of? Thank you all for your likes, your shares, your comments, for subscribing, just for stopping in to click on the video. I appreciate you for that. But let's see what's going on. Let's see what kind of injustices are happening behind you all's backs that you need to be made aware of by way of Divine Holy Spirit. All right, let's see. Spirit, what do you have for the collective? All right, so somebody possibly is feeling naked, from what I'm understanding. Like they've been stripped to the bare bones, bare minimum. And in this energy, this is something that they never would have imagined because it's making them very vulnerable. And there's also a sense of being forced to be transparent now. So in fact, they possibly wore a mask for a long time, literally, figuratively, masking by designer labels or what car they drove or, you know, what kind of good game they could talk to be able to persuade and manipulate people. But now they're naked. They're naked. Whew. So, you know, that's judgment vibes all day long. The judgment card. Yeah. All right, let's see what's happening here. Thank you, Spirit. Bare minimum, strip bare. Somebody's like, I don't want to do it. No, don't make me do it. I don't want to do it. That's what I'm getting right now. So if this is them talking to spirit or talking to certain authorities here in the 3D saying, I don't want to do it, if they're being forced to have to do something here in the 3D by way of correction, right? They are refusing. All right. Okay, that's it. Look at that world card at the bottom of the deck. So, y'all, you know my world card energy. This is full circle. Things coming full circle. So that resonates heavily with the bare minimum energy. Like being reduced back to like nothing when you came into the world with nothing. You know what I mean? So this is going to be the overall energy. Y'all excuse my nails. I went and tried out the SNS. They kept saying, you should get the SNS, you should get the, I'm like, I'm okay with my gel nails, but I tried the SNS and y'all, these things been cracking and flicking off and everything like that. So, I mean, this happened, you know, last night that this one came off. Anyway, y'all don't want to hear about my nails. But I'm just saying, please excuse the fact that I seem to be missing 2 nails here, but we'll get that taken care of. But this is about the message, y'all. I wasn't going to be vain and say, oh, I can't give a message because my nails aren't done. I'm not that type of person, y'all. I'm all for justice, so I'm here for you. This is what you need to know. Ooh, okay. So let's get into this energy here by way of all of these cards I'm looking at. I'm trying to feel where to go first here with the energy. So I'm hearing under scrutiny with this world card energy. So yeah, it really feels like somebody is under the gun or under some sort of, there's nowhere to run. They can't run anymore. They can't run anywhere. So that could be on the spiritual plane as well as the 3D. Like literally cannot go anywhere. All right. Let me see. I'm going to move down this way. Let's move below the world card energy here. All right. So very significant here is the star card reverse. So somebody's kind of been knocked off of their throne, I'm understanding. So if this is somebody who was able to connect with the spirit world, you know, easily, or possibly maybe they were not connecting, or the spirit realm that they connected with was like the underworld, not the higher vibrational world. So how about possibly they've been cut off from both of those? They're no longer to misuse their gifts here with the star card reverse energy. So maybe they're not accepting that, because that would be them being stripped bare, that channeling energy. So now they have nothing. Let me see what fell out on top of this energy. There's some more cards behind the star card reverse, but let's see. Okay, so we possibly are talking about this Knight of Wands here. So I'm seeing an energy because they're on the horse. So it's like almost them chasing after these gifts. So if they're like trying really hard, like straining, trying to, however this is that they manifested, manipulated, use their gifts in the wrong way, like they're straining, like I can see veins just kind of popping out someone's like neck area and head area, because they're gone. So this person is like really trying to see if they still got it, or you know, just trying anything right now, because there's nothing there. They realize it's gone, but they're not stopping. Y'all, that sounded like an alarm just now. I think it's somebody's vacuum cleaner, but it sounded like one of those national emergency alarms just now. Did y'all hear that? Oh, man. Yikes. Okay, underneath the star card energy, let's see what's going on. I'm going to pick all of these up because we're talking about this Knight of Wands here. Ooh, the Chariot, the Ace of Swords, and the Seven of Wands reverse. Listen, so that Chariot energy is full steam ahead. But, you know, I just got done talking about them wanting to try, like they're trying so hard to see if they still got it in regards to those gifts. So that Chariot card energy is that, just that. Now, the Chariot card energy also is somebody who's well equipped, though. It's in the upright. They're well equipped and they're fully guided with what it is that they need to do. Okay. I'm hearing shame, tell the truth, shame the devil, or the other way around, however that saying goes. But there is freedom, there is liberty in telling the truth. So perhaps with this Ace of Swords, this new beginning, they're realizing that, you know, they need to go ahead and stand up for themselves, is what I'm hearing. So if they're standing up for themselves and they're acknowledging that they need to this time around tell the truth, because this looks like they got a new start here with this Ace of Swords. Tell the truth, shame the devil. Seven of Wands reverse. This is someone being succumbed by their actions, though, or being taken over by. This seems territorial, though. This Seven of Wands reverse. Hold on just a second, y'all. All right, y'all. They're showing up in such a force here with this Chariot. I have 7 and 7 here. 115. Spirit, what is this? What is this? Hold on, y'all. I just had a sense of somebody taking someone hostage just now. Like somebody actually physically, you know, like you would see in a movie scene. They got their arm around someone's neck who's standing in front of them like a victim. And then in their right hand, they got something held up to this person like, I'm going to do it. Like, don't come any closer. I'm going to do it. This is hostage energy for me right here. So against their better judgment, this Knight of Wands is full throttle, full steam ahead with this Chariot energy. And I said against their better judgment because they have none. There's no spirit here. But if they're at a bare minimum, they've been reduced. There's nothing, no guidance there. Like if they've possibly just been abandoned in the spiritual realm, now they're on their own with this Ace of Swords. The only thing is they're going to fall victim here by way of their actions. That's the Seven of Wands reverse, y'all. However, they are looking for some sort of victory here with this hostage situation. You have the Six of Wands right here, but it's on the side. It'll feel like a victory because you have others' attention. Like you have control of the attention of others in this surrounding by way of holding on to something that is precious to someone else. And if this is a human being, then there's a high that comes off of that. There's some sort of stimulant that comes with this Knight of Wands. Yeah, I didn't know this was gonna be this kind of reading. Okay, y'all, so much going on right now. Hold on, y'all, give me a moment. I'm not one for false flagging or just throwing something out there. I really have to be in tune with what's here on the table. So y'all got to give me a moment, please. Thank you. Whew. The Three of Cups is here, y'all. So I'm getting some youthfulness here in regards to it feels like a fun time to be able to go to this sort of energy, this situation to find someone. Because if this is someone who is looking to take someone hostage, then these are going to be people, oh, okay, so they're unsuspecting here. So unsuspecting would be by way of them being under some sort of, what's the word? Like if somebody were to spike your drink at the club. So if they see three, they're going to single one out. That's what I'm getting, y'all. So that could turn into this is somebody who, they need somebody with them. They can't be alone by themselves. But they need someone to be able to, because I feel nothing but paranoia right here. Like somebody constantly looking out the window, constantly looking out the hotel room blinds or something. This is what I'm getting. They're in a state of paranoia right now. But they need somebody with them. They need somebody to go on the run with them or something. Like if they're hiding out, they can't be by themselves. They just can't take it. It's too much for them. So the next person that they meet, wherever they're going to find their victim, they put something in the drink or whatever. Person comes back to the hotel room with them. Knight of Wands. We'll come back to the hotel room with the Knight of Wands. The only thing is this person, there's no plan to have this person escape. It's hostage energy here, y'all. So I don't know if that turns into an actual, with their arm around their neck and holding something up against their neck. I don't know if it's that extreme, but that's kind of what I was feeling. but maybe that was just to show me that this is a hostage, sort of they need to take someone with them energy. Or is it just to the point to where they're just looking for their next supply, their next victim? But it's just, you know, the circumstances are very different now, because now this person is like, there's nothing else to kind of hide or hide who they really are, because I did mention earlier them being stripped bare. So now if they're living in a hotel room, you know, they have no place to stay, or not saying that in a disparaging way, but they don't have those things to cover up who they really are anymore. They can't go back home living where they were living, so they had stability in that reference. You know, they possibly don't have a car now. Maybe they've been stripped of a car or something, or, you know, the job that they had that afforded them certain things, you know, to help cover up that, you know, they might be responsible. You know, they don't have those things right now to hide behind. So now it's like I really need to find someone who is, and if it's by way of drugging them to get them to come back with them and not hold any sort of judgments against them in their position, that's who they're looking for. So if it's a group of 3 women, like I saw, they're going to seek out the weakest one of the group. And then that's going to be their target. And I'm also being shown someone who's just kind of sitting by themselves, like a young lady, but her head is down, you know, her body language, she's kind of, you know, like not closed off, like don't come to me, but closed off, like I wish somebody would love me. And that's what this Knight of Wands is going to pick up on. Y'all, I didn't know this was going this way. Okay, this is the first I've ever picked up any hostage energy here. But if this is how it's playing out, then this is what somebody needs to know. Definitely watch your drink. Most certainly watch your drink and watch your surroundings. That one person that pops up that you think God sent to you is not that. Especially if you're in a low vibration, it's not that. It'll be disguised as that. Like, oh, thank you, God. But no. All right, y'all. We have the Queen of Swords and the King of Pentacles here. So yeah, I was picking up King of Pentacles energy because that's the one who lives, you know, behind what it is that you see on the outside. They live behind the zip code, the nice car, the designer labels, I get money, but you have no idea how they get it, but they got it, you know, according to them. But this person may also live beyond their means as well to keep up the facade, because this Queen of Swords reverse knows everything about it. They're right here together as a duo, a pair. The only thing, the Queen of Swords is in the reverse. The Queen of Swords is not having it. They're not buying it. They're not buying what this King of Pentacles is trying to sell them. Y'all, I want to get clarifiers, but I want to wait till I get through the reading and then ask for clarifiers. But I'm definitely going to want to know more about this earth and air energy here. Oh, my goodness. You know what? Let me pause. Hold on. Somebody's angry. This Queen of Swords reverse is angry because they're like, no, 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 like this. Like, I don't know if this King of Pentacles is asking this Queen of Swords reverse for something, but that's the response coming from the Queen of Swords reverse. Like, it's an absolute no. You know what? The Queen of Swords is aware of this person getting back into character. Possibly on some new BS with this Ace of Swords here. And the Queen of Swords is over it. She or he, doesn't have to be gender-based, but they're over it because they know how this King of Pentacles operates. So it's like, again, like, and the Queen of Swords reverse catching wind of this is just absolutely like, you know, they're being, I heard defiant. maybe not going along with the program because the King of Swords is so used to this Queen of Swords going along with things. But the King of Swords would view them as being defiant at this point. Ay, ay, ay. All right, y'all, let's see what else is here. All right, let's talk about this Two of Swords energy here. And then we'll get into the meat of this here. All right, so this Two of Swords, so these cards are on their side. So if you're new here, if cards come on their side, they're neither upright or reversed for me in regards to interpretation. On its side, it means it's to be determined. So it's based on if something else is going to take place, how this plays out. So I'm gonna fan these out here. I might have to move some things down and around and all that good stuff, but I want y'all to be able to see what's going on. See the big picture. All right, look at this. We have the Two of Swords, we have the Devil card, we have the Ace of Wands, right? Let me just talk about that. Let's get into this. So, you know, the two stand for a decision, right? Now, it being the swords, this is all about having enough evidence is what I'm hearing. Like hold on. Can they pin them to the crime? Can they pin them to the crime is what I'm hearing. DNA evidence. Y'all, I mean, if you think about it, the Ace of Wands in tarot, most would say would stand as a phallic symbol. And we're talking about toxic attachments here. And then this Two of Swords is not having enough information to be able to make a decision. That's the Two of Swords energy. Whether it's in the upright or the reverse, that still stands. All right, so if we're talking about, I heard something about framing, but framing would sound like a blackmail sort of thing, right? Ooh, all right, here we go, y'all. Let's keep going. All right, we got the Two of Pentacles, we have the Three of Wands, and we have the Four of Swords here. Okay, so y'all, this has to do with, in this hotel situation, right? This hotel living. Y'all, oh my God. Oh my God, y'all, I'm not getting dramatic, but it's coming together for me as the reader. The energies are starting to connect for me. Y'all, okay, so obviously if we're talking about DNA, we're talking about somebody being connected to some sort of charge, whatever it is that I said when I was up here with that energy. This has everything to do with victims, by way of the R word. The R word. And I was picking up something about hotel rooms when that came into play, because I'm like, oh shoot, if this person is on the run, they're looking for their next victim, this is what it is. Y'all, oh my God, let me pause, because the reason I'm pausing right now, you guys, they need someone to help things manifest by way of sexual relations. And I'm saying that, and it's crazy that this is coming up in the reader, but it's not. You see what I'm saying? Oh, okay. So they need to have sexual intercourse to be able to manifest. I told you, this person has been stripped bare, right? That was a channeling. The fact that they can't rely on any spiritual, whether it be low or high vibrational, they have no spiritual backing right now that they can rely on for anything. They've been stripped of that. So what they're dependent on right now is they need someone to have intercourse with. I told you they're trying anything. I told you that in the energy. They're trying. I told you there were veins coming out of their face and their neck area to where they're really trying hard here. Now, if it has to come to them taking from someone against their will, that's where we are right here. And in my dream, you know, those dreams you have right before you wake up are sometimes just the most just the most pungent, right? That you're like, oh my God. That's what happened to me this morning. I was being shown someone making the connection with someone sexually, like they need to do this, like in their mind. That's the only way for them to get back to where they were, to where they felt like they were on top of the world. King of Pentacles, by way of these young girls, using these young girls sexually for their essence, for their energy, for their whatever this is that this King of Pentacles profits from. Pause. However they can get it. However they can get it. Because it's that desperation right now. Because if this person is afraid to be alone, that means nobody's messing with them. They don't have family. They don't have friends. Like nobody's with them. It's not like they're going to hang out at their friend's house or going to visit. This person is constantly looking out of the window blinds of a hotel room. Because they're paranoid right now. Y'all, let me keep going because that's pretty much it for me, because that's everything I needed to know in regards to confirmation and what, you know. Let me keep going. Oh man, y'all be careful out there. Y'all be careful out there, especially you young girls, you young guys. They may look the part, because that's the whole point with this King of Pentacles. They want to look the part because that's how they get you. And you didn't need the cards to tell you that, hopefully. But if you did, then please stick around to see what's going on here. So, excuse me, we have the Five of Swords here. Look, we have the Nine of Pentacles. That's my pre-Empress card, or for most tarot readers, this is what we call this, because this is someone who definitely has a lot going for themselves, but they're not standing in their full potential as of yet. They're on their way. They realize that they have potential, but they could be so much greater if they just stay the course. With this Five of Swords right next to that, that's the victim. Look at the Five of Swords, y'all. Like another one. Another one. Like there she is. That's her right there. That's the one. Look at this Nine of Swords reverse. That's what they know that they need. Nine of Swords reverse. They can't sleep. That paranoia. They need their next victim. Three of Cups over here. Where are they going to find them? In the club, in a bar, in a seedy, dark type place. Low vibes. This is it. Let me see what's here. All right, we have the Page of Pentacles, because at the end of the day, there's nothing to be warranted from the person that's unfortunately on the receiving end of this RAPE energy. They're being taken from. I said that anyway. I mean, that's obvious with that whole, how that plays out. You didn't offer it to them. You didn't say, here you go, you can have it. They're taking it from you. This is the Page of Pentacles reverse energy, and giving nothing in return. Nothing. They're not even worth giving anything in return. This is all about them taking. This is bare minimum energy. So the fact that it's a page even, that lets me know that these are babies that they're after. Babies, in my mind, are 13, 14, 15, 16-year-olds. Those are babies. and they don't have anything to give. I'm being linked back to this DNA energy over here. How they are hoping they're not being linked to anything. Oh my God. All right. Sorry, y'all. I got to get this energy out. All right. So I'm turning over this King of Cups here. And then we have the 10 of Wands reverse. So now it's time for clarifiers, y'all. Now it's time for clarifiers because I'm already feeling something, but I just want to be sure before it comes out. Just to, you know, get that little nudge. Spirit, please clarify the energies on the table, please, and thank you. Let the cards fall as they may. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I hope that you all will, you know, the positive intent here of you wanting to help assist, move things forward with humanity, raise the vibration. This is the stuff that needs to be exposed here. Somebody may run across this video and say, like, you know, that sounds similar to my exact situation, but it's a good thing I didn't do that. But at least it'll kind of tie them in to let them know it was planned, it was designed, because they are coming up as a pre-Empress energy. So they need to know more about this walk, this spiritual walk, to know that most of us have a target on our back because this is not our home. This is not our world. We're here to raise the vibration again. But these lower level energies who are, this is their world, their home, is to trap us here, to get us caught up in some sort of karmic cycle. But, you know, not on my watch, y'all. Y'all gotta help get the message out somehow, if you care to do so. That's the whole point. This isn't about me. It's about all of us. Thank you, Spirit. All right, here we go. Pathway. I have the journey card down here. So this person's constantly wondering where their next stop is going to be. Oh, look at this, y'all. So with this 9 of Pentacles energy, look at this. Pathway is at the bottom of the deck, but journey card kind of feels like maybe these are girls who have nowhere to go. Because it came out on its side, but then there's the 9 of Swords. There's some sort of agony here, some sort of, you know, desperation, can't sleep. Just this person is just all, I mean, this could be somebody who is mentally challenged as well with the 9 of Swords reverse. So journey card possibly just indicating that this person's definitely trying to find themselves, this energy with this 9 of Pentacles. Pathway card. They're on the journey, but this is prime time for them to get, you know, carried off of said journey. This 5 of Swords right next to it, looking at them like, yeah, what's your name? Y'all, this isn't a laughing matter at all, especially if we're talking about this, you know, this energy up here with the taking against someone's will sexually. Trying to be sensitive, don't want to mention the word. But yeah, that's not a laughing matter at all. But that's what's happening here. Look, adjudication came out over here on top of this DNA, linking someone to evidence here. And the thoughts card, duh. That's a concern for them. Because they've been doing it. This has been going on. What's this last clarifier? Oh, we have mature man in the reverse over here. I'm going to get to that in just a second. I'm going to stay here while it's hot. And then we'll get over there. All right, sudden wealth. Look at that. I told you they're taking. And this is like multiple taking. They've been doing this, you guys. So I don't know if this is, you know, to where this is their lifestyle or this is a habit. I mean, toxic attachments, this addiction, whatever this is that they're using to manifest by way of taking essence from these unsuspecting young girls or boys, whoever it is, by way of them having that sexual transference or linking or the cord attachment to these Nine of Pentacles energies. Look at the Five of Swords. I mean, y'all, this isn't hard. This is not hard. I'm sorry for the camera shake. Let me make sure we're still good. Okay, 34 minutes. All right. Let's talk about this mature man with the Six of Wands over here, because the Six of Wands did kind of stand out. Okay, so there is definitely like a grandfather spirit, a father spirit, somebody in spirit. Hold on. I feel like they can't do anything though. That's the energy here. They're feeling frustrated with this person, the Knight of Wands, possibly also this King of Pentacles. They show up as the Knight of Wands and the King of Pentacles, but depending on what they want to get is how they show up here. But it could be the same person, but that's just the energy, how they flip. They can change face, change mask. But this mature man is very disappointed because they can't step in and do anything. Even if they wanted to step in and try to correct this person, they can't. So whatever this is has to play out now with adjudication. They can't save this person. I believe they tried to many times over. But now they're frustrated because they can't. They've lost control, or maybe the possibility of them stepping in some sort of way from beyond or from the spiritual realm. They can't do it. So this has to play out in the 3D, y'all. Of course it does. I mean, the courts are here. I mean, you know, that it plays out, you know, in the spiritual realm first, and then it trickles down to the 3D. So yeah, I believe that's it, y'all. Hope this helps.